Hey everyone, welcome to Tour Validated. My name is DJ Lantz, and today we're at Talking Stick Golf Club, hole number 3 of the Otham course, and this is the #1 handicap hole. Very scary for a lot of people. We're gonna try and play this hole as smart as possible, given that a 5 is oftentimes gonna win the hole for you because it's a 5 for 4. Unfortunately, my friends don't give me shots, so I'm not gonna get it here, but we're gonna help you navigate it a little bit cleaner. So before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe to the video. We've got a lot of course management, a lot of golf tips, a lot of ways to make you better at golf coming on this channel, so make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications so you're getting it right when it comes out. But let's get into this hole here. So they've done a great job, and it's the #1 handicap hole on this course for a reason. We've got OB down the entire left side. We've got bunkering with some very thick rough, it looks like, up the right side. So we need to hit a tee shot off this hole that's gonna get us in the fairway. So for me, my safety shot is either gonna be a driver or a 3-wood that's a little bit more flighted with a cut. So we're gonna go with 3-wood on this one here. 450 yards, but it is a little bit firmer, and we do have just a slight bit of wind off the back. So again, we've talked about this in previous videos, teeing it up on the side of the tee box, that's gonna help you hit away from the trouble. And again, the most important thing to avoid on this hole is we do not wanna hit it out of bounds. So we've gone through some check boxes in our head. We know where the trouble is. We've picked our immediate target. We've made our club selection. Now it's time to make a committed golf swing. So 3-wood here, a little bit of a cut. We've got our line, we line up, and now let's make a good committed golf swing. Just like that. Man, did that thing take a big bounce. Huge bounce. These fairways are running right now. This could be one of the longer 3-woods I think I've ever hit, so let's go see where that thing ended up. This is where the tee shot ended up. We have 125 yards in. If you do the math, that was a 325-yard 3-wood. If you want to hit some long drives, it's a great time to visit Arizona. This is crazy how far the ball is rolling. I don't hit my 3-wood that far typically, but that's fun. So this is great. We're middle of the fairway, 125 yards, but pay attention to where this flag is. We have a front pin. A lot of times people look at that number to the flag, and the first thing they do is grab the club that goes exactly that number, not taking into consideration that there is a miss-hit potential. And if we come up short, that pitch could be a little bit more difficult with that false front. So choose a club that's gonna not only get you to that flag, but erring a little past this flag is okay. We have 2 full clubs past that pin that we could go long. For me, it's a 50-degree wedge. I hit this about 125 yards when I hit it full, but we do have a little bit of wind behind us. So I think given that this is kind of in that scoring zone for me, I can be aggressive and hit this shot here. We could easily go with pitching wedge and hit it a little past it, but we're in the go zone. I think we try and play aggressive golf here. After a 325-yard 3-wood, I think that's the only thing left to do. So 125 yards, nice aggressive gap wedge here. We're taking dead aim with this middle pin location. Looks pretty tasty. Oof, just flew over it, a little past the flag. I think the adrenaline's pumping a little bit. We've got people watching on YouTube, it's getting fun. A little past it, we got birdie putt on the stroke hole. I know I'm not getting strokes here, but hopefully this is helping you navigate a little bit easier. So let's go up there and see if we can convert the birdie. So we're taking a look at the grain around this hole. This edge here you can see is cut much cleaner, whereas this edge here is frayed. When you look at the frayed edge of the cup, that's gonna be the direction the grain of the grass is growing. So with this being on this side of the hole, putting this direction, we are gonna be putting down grain. If we were putting up into that, it's gonna play a little bit slower because that grain's growing into you, and then it's left to right, you're gonna read a little bit more into the breaks. Take a look at this putt here. Looks like it breaks a little left to right. So we're gonna step in. Obviously pace is something we gotta respect a little bit here because it's downhill, down grain. Can get away from you a little, but let's see if we can convert the birdie here on the stroke hole. Didn't get the break. Just tapping in par on the #1 handicap hole is always nice. So hopefully you learned a little something along the way here, how to play the most difficult hole on the course. Make sure you're hitting a tee shot that's gonna get you in play and leave yourself a great look into the green. Get that second shot on the green, and then pay attention to the grain and the breaks on the green so you can convert that 2-putt par. Hopefully it's a 4 for 3 and you're taking some money from your buddies. So stay tuned to Tour Validated for more fun content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for tuning in.